there.
What's up? What's up?
Got it.
You know, those were some of the greatest commercials of our time.
You know the one commercial that sticks in my fucking head is that stupid little baby in that walker, and it's flying around the room like it's got a fucking jet engine on it. Stroller, walker, whatever the hell that thing is.
I don't remember that one.
Have you ever seen Hocus Pocus?
Nope.
When they go to the master's house.
No, I didn't see the movie.
Oh, well, I can't even remember what the commercial was for, but there was this baby and it was in this walker, and it was just, those little feet were going like this, and it was, I mean, all over the fucking house. I don't know why that commercial sticks in my head. I have no idea. What's up, everybody?
You got an adult beverage tonight, Bam?
Please, I'm a professional alcoholic. Of course I do.
What do you got? Rum and Coke.
How did you know? Oh, wait. Because it's a classic. You got to stick with the classics.
Cheers. Here,
Chicker. Cheers,
cheers.
Hello, Chrissy, Robin, Maria, Samantha, Deborah, Lola. Oh, Chrissy again.
Hey,
Mama.
everybody.
Oh. Hey, Jojo.
Bartender, vodka and topo with a salted rim. So that's vodka and
Sprite.
just a bubbly water, seltzer water.
So tonic.
Right? So, yeah.
Vodka tonic.
Okay. So for those of you who participated, numbers are in.
Thanks for letting me in on it. Appreciate it.
I mean,
you call a motherfucker. You have a motherfucker's phone number.
It's been all over the internet, buddy.
And what makes you think I have time to be on the fucking internet?
Hey, sounds like a you problem.
Hi, Dee Dee.
Oh.
Liliana.
Where'd it go? There it goes.
Lucy. Cherie. Hey,
Ileana's in the house.
Geraldine.
Ileana's in the house.
You know, the last time I talked to you is when you told me about Lori. And then you could have told me about the lottery. But no!
This was there's been a daily kind of a, should we do it, should we not do it? Yeah, okay, we'll do it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you do have a phone number that belongs to, moi. You can pick it up and text a bitch. But no!
And previously, it's like, yeah, $20. Yeah, I can't afford that shit. So maybe next time. I guess that's stuck in my head.
When I can't. So. But, you know, the invitation would have been nice.
You want to send me $5 and I'll cut you in on this deal? You'll be on my ticket.
Motherfucker, I don't have $5. I had to go buy fucking windshield wipers. You know, 2 fucking windshield wipers. A 26-inch, and I can't remember if it was an 18 or a 19. Could have been a 17. I don't fucking remember. $50 is all I fucking remember.
Whoa.
Yeah, don't buy windshield wipers. You don't need them. Who cares if you run somebody over?
Well, I had to do an oil change, and I called around, right? Starting prices for friggin' oil change was like $89.
Oh, yeah.
Just starting.
Yeah.
So I called Walmart. $54.99. Would you like to add this? Would you like to add this? Yes. So my total ended up to be $90.
Uh-huh.
And then you're at Walmart, so you're waiting. You're riding your little cart, waiting for, you know. Yep. So that 90 really costs like
$300,
$150.
You know what I did with my last oil change because I couldn't afford to go to a 10-minute lube or whatever the fuck they're called anymore.
Jiffy Lube,
Quick Lube, fuck you lube, pretty much. I got with the auto shop guy at the high school, and I said, any chance you can do an oil change and show the kids how to do? He goes, oh yeah, we're doing that right now. I said, sweet, what do I got to do? So it cost me $40 for the oil. Plus, I got if you spend $40, you get like a $10 back. So it cost me $30 for the oil. The oil filter was like $7, I think.
Okay.
So, and then, yeah, that's all I had to buy. So then I scheduled it with him, and I had everything in the trunk. And something told me I should have put everything in a little box. Something told me this. And I texted, or I sent the guy an email. I said, hey, the oil and the filter and everything's in the trunk. Keys are in the car. Just take it and go. So I get back at, I think it was 4:15 that night. Yeah. And I looked, I'm like, my car's not where it normally is. So I walk over and he's like, well, I got something to tell you. I'm like, oh, fuck, here we go. We go. He's like, I cleaned it up the best I could. I'm like, I bought the big old 5-gallon jug of oil because it was cheaper.
Yeah.
It had broke open in my trunk. So
that's the freaking worst.
Oh, but I had that weather vane or weather check or check. I had that trunk liner in there. He said, so it was really easy. I just took that out and whatever was in that, I just kind of like dumped it in our bad oil. He said, then I just wiped it out really good, the best I could. He said, but I had to go buy an extra quart of oil, so you owe me $15 for a quart of oil. I'm like, fuck me in the ass. But anyway, it didn't cost me anything for the oil change, and all I had to do is buy the oil. So, hey, that's the way to go.
Good thing for WeatherTech.
Yeah, I love WeatherTech. I think I spent a total of $300 when I bought the Jeep on the WeatherTech, and this is when I could afford that shit. Well worth it. If you can afford WeatherTech, highly suggested. If you want to get something for your husband, WeatherTech's the way to go. Huge fan of it.
I'll look into that, see what that costs.
Well,
and again, I don't have much room in the Jeep except for, I guess the front passenger and driver.
And you're getting in and out of the Jeep constantly, and you don't get snow down there. Well, maybe you
do. Mud,
maybe
water, mud, but not.
You get a lot of mud. I mean, that'll save on the interior or the carpet of your car.
Every 2 years, we get magical snow.
Rice.
It'll snow for about 10 minutes, and then everybody's outside fascinated.
Never seen it before in their life. What's this white stuff falling from the sky? It's called ash. Get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah. We had an ash problem before. I don't know where it was from. Ash from some fire somewhere was coming down this part of the part of the country. Can't remember where it was from. And then we got the Saharan dust or whatever the hell.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty nasty too.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're looking for a gift for somebody that may live up north or loves to go mudding, WeatherTech's the way to go. It's expensive, but it's good shit.
I'm adding my stuff to my Amazon wish list.
I just added something to mine.
You know what I went to price out yesterday?
What?
New speakers for the car, for the Jeep.
You know what I just added?
I need some sounds in there, man. I don't like driving around with headphones like somebody does. So I keep one in my ear.
I just added like one of those seat cushion things that allow air to get behind it so you can breathe, so your ass and your back's not sweating.
Yeah.
I'm like, I could use that motherfucker in my bus really bad. And then there's like one that
do they still make that one that's like beads, like wooden beads?
I haven't been able to find it, but I'm afraid to get on that bitch because I might do one of these numbers and end up underneath the steering wheel.
No, he won't.
But and I'm looking. They got one that you can plug into a cigarette lighter, and it's supposed to have like fans on your back. I'm like, oh, that'd be nice. But I'm like, my luck, I'd forget to turn the sumbitch off, and I come back, and my bus would be dead, all 3 batteries, and then the mechanic be yelling at me.
Yep.
So I don't want to piss off the mechanics.
No, this is very true.
Oh, Janine, I have. When I bought this car, how many years ago? 5 years ago, I think, maybe 6. When did I live in South Dakota?
That was 2015. 15, 16, 17.
Well, it's a
maybe?
14, so probably 2015. And I was talking to one of the oh fuck, I can't even remember what the fuck they do. The TSA guy, he's like TSA manager guy, and he's like, I'm like, well, I'm definitely going to get the heated seats. And I said, I didn't even know heated steering wheel was a thing, but that's coming with it. I said, but I can't decide on the air conditioned seats or not. He goes, oh, you'll want that. I said, what do you mean I want that? He goes, you'll want that. It's like a ball fluffer. He said, you'll love it.
A ball fluffer.
Yeah, that's what he called. That's what he called. It was the guy, not John, the other guy. Dark hair.
Oh yeah. God, I don't remember their names now.
But it was him. He says, I got that in my truck. I love it. Allow accessory to connect. Do you want?
I remember they were like good cop, bad cop.
Yeah, they were.
John. Anyway, yeah, I can't remember.
And then that crazy woman came along later on, and she's like, you know, you can make with everything that you can fit in an ounce baggie. You can make a bomb, but you don't want to tell people that. She says you can bring enough shit where you can still make a bomb on board an airplane with those 3 ounce containers. And why the fuck you?
I know. I remember. I think it was you.
Yeah,
they were like, say, wait, you're only allowed no more than 3 ounces, right?
Yeah.
So what if somebody brings 25 3-ounce little containers? What's the difference?
And then their buddy brings like stuff to mix with that. Oh, you got a bomb on board an airplane.
Yeah, and don't ever say the word bomb on an airplane.
Don't do it.
Unless you want to get harassed by the PD and the CIA and the TSA and the FBI, cancel your flight and ruin everybody's day. Oh, then you might.
Yeah, I'll tell you why you don't do it. Because I was on board an airplane, leaving Sioux Falls to go to Chicago, and then I was going to Cincinnati to go to a doctor's appointment. And I'm sitting there, and I got my iPad and I got my headphones on, and I'm just watching my movies, waiting to take off. Next thing you know, captain comes across the intercom. He goes, "Oh, we're waiting to be de-iced. They pulled us over here. We're in line to be de-iced. Evidently, another company's got it. Yada yada." And I knew he wasn't lying about that because we were not de-iceable, or our equipment was broken or whatnot. And then about an hour later, he comes back on board. He goes, now we're waiting on maintenance, yada, yada, yada. And I wasn't even paying attention where we were. If I would have looked out my window, I would have known where we were and what was going on, and I would have been calling him a lying motherfucker. But evidently, somebody on board an airplane decided to come in, get in their seat, was there in their seat 10 seconds, got up, walked to the back of the aircraft to go to the bathroom. Somebody else said, I bet they're going to go drop a bomb. So, of course, somebody said bomb on board an airplane. They took all the luggage out the back of the fucking aircraft, searched everything by hand. And then at 2 hours later, they're like, okay, well,
pissed me off.
We're good. You can go. I'm like, yeah, no, take me back. I've already missed my next flight. So, yeah, just don't say bomb on board an airplane. You can say doo-doo.
And just
don't say bomb.
Don't say nothing like that. Don't talk about weapons. How's that?
Oh yeah, no, that's another bad one.
And if okay, for the love of God, use the bathroom before you get on the airplane, please.
Yes.
There's like 800 bathrooms in the lobby of the airport. Use the bathroom there before you get on.
Yeah.
Please.
Those aisles aren't very long or wide to begin with.
No. I mean, those people that sit down, they get boarding pass. That's my seat. Okay, let me sit down, put all my shit away there. Oh, let me get up and use the bathroom. In the middle of everybody's boarding. Now you got people walking this way and people walking this way, and the aisle is only 10 inches wide.
And the body parts are rubbing up against other body parts, and it's like, Here you got an aisle. You got a person here and a person here. You got two motherfuckers walking down this tiny little aisle. You're rubbing here. You're rubbing here. It's like, it's a sex frenzy. Just stay your ass in the fucking seat. You can wait the hour and a half, 2 hours to get to the next airport to go do your business.
And not that I'm shaming anybody, because I don't do that.
Uh-huh.
But then you got the, flight attendant that's a little
Dick?
thick.
Vanessa ass size?
And she's walking down the aisle, and every time she walks by, it's like you think she's doing it on purpose.
You told me we weren't going to say that name.
But you did. You did.
I did.
I wonder what she's doing, Ms. V. What is she doing right now? You think on a Saturday, 7:46? You think she's sitting in a car somewhere, talking to herself, pretending she's live?
Well, she is a narcissist.
If I was live right now, she's parked at a McDonald's going, hello, hello.
This is Vanessa Estida coming to you live from the Rio Grande Valley.
Oh, that's right, Jessica. Or she's at home doing her stepper. Okay, I got my workout done. 30 seconds on the stepper. I'm sorry, but that stepper that's not a cardio workout for regular people. That's more of a movement thing for people with leg issues or seniors. My opinion. It's like a mini bicycle. It's like a tricycle pedal.
I'll tell you, I made the mistake one time back in the day when I would leave my house, go to the Y, and then go to work. I made the mistake one time of getting on the elliptical. That thing that does this.
Oh man, I remember Chicago when you said ecliptolator.
Don't do it. My ass was on fire for a fucking week. Don't do it.
Well, that's the point.
Oh, and then at the Cincinnati airport, it's a mile from the ticket counter to the gates. And if you walk that 17 times a day, which I typically did, if not more, my ass was really on fire. Yeah, don't do it. I'll just save you the trouble. Don't do it.
The other thing, we talked about this before. The other thing, my pet peeve, watching people at the airport, fucking flip-flops. Traveling and wearing flip-flops.
Flip-flops are only good for one thing.
The beach.
Easy on and off, going through security. That's it.
You can wear on and off slip-on shoes or whatever. You just wait till you have to do an emergency landing and there's fuel all over the ground and you have to walk on a runway, which is 110 degrees because it's been sitting in the Texas sun all day. And there's glass and metal and shit all over the place. And you got to run out in your flip-flops. And one of them is going to fall off because you got to slide down that thing. And you're going to lose your flip-flop. Now you're going to be barefoot on a runway with debris on it and rocks and stuff and insects and scorpions and stuff. And then you're going to get on the grass where there's more insects and stuff. And there you are barefoot because you wanted to wear flip-flops. Fleas. Ticks.
You're right, Lola. Traveling just isn't fun. It's work. It's a pain in the ass.
It's not. Traveling is not like romantic like they used to make it.
It's not glamorous anymore.
Now it's just get 240 people inside an airplane as quick as you can. Get the flight out as fast as possible, make it land, and
you're
do it all over
sitting in
again.
a can of recycled ass gas. It's not enjoyable. It's not enjoyable.
No, I don't like anything. I don't like travel. I like travel, but I'm not gonna lie. I like aviation and airplanes and stuff, right? Greyhound bus is something you don't want to do.
Oh yeah, no. Rent a car.
If you're going
Costs
for
about the
a
same.
3-hour trip, okay, maybe. Anything beyond that, you're going cross country on a Greyhound.
Take you 17 days to get there, where it would have taken you 3.
And it's not like you can sleep for 8 hours straight. The sucker stops every freaking hour and a half. And you're waking up every 90 minutes, and you just can't sleep.
And strange people sitting next to you, touching you for 8 hours.
Every 2 hours, you got somebody else different sitting beside you.
Drooling on you. And then you got Paul the pedo sitting in the aisle next door looking to you going,
oh my God. What? I haven't seen that one yet.
oh, you need to watch more TV.
So I started watching a show. I told you about this. I thought it was a brand new show.
Evidently it's
And I'm
not.
like, this is great. I love it. And I got hooked. And I can't get past episode 5 or 6 or 7, something like that.
I'm surprised you made it that far.
It's called, what's it called? New
Amsterdam.
New Amsterdam. It's like ER mixed with House together. It's a really good show. I mean, it's really good. And I'm
How good is
watching it? Really good.
Really? I mean, look at his eyes when he does
Really
it. How good is it?
Really good. For me to get hooked on a show that quick, yeah, it's good. It's a really good show. And then, so I'm thinking, man, this is great. I wonder how many seasons there are, or how many seasons there are going to be. And then I look it up. It's from 2018. Like, what the fuck have I been? It's an NBC show. But then, I don't watch network TV anymore, so that's why I missed it.
I've been in that situation that you're in. And I'll be like, damn, this is really good. And usually I'll find it on Netflix, like I'm sure you did. Like, damn, this is good. And, you watch the whole season, you're like, oh, I can't wait till the next season comes out. So you Google the motherfucker and go, this came out 5 years ago.
Yes.
It's been canceled.
Yeah.
There is no more. I just wasted how many hours of my life getting hooked on something that I'm never going to see end.
That's what happened with New Amsterdam. 5th season, after that, they cut it. And it was so good. Well, I mean, I'm only on the 1st season, but it's really good.
At least,
of course, it's about medical issues, but it's also about good doctors that are trying to fight the system, or and insurance and the bureaucracy and all that. It's really good.
At least with Yellowstone, they knew before they started filming the rest of the season that it was going to end. They knew that What's-His-Nuts had a stick shoved up his ass and didn't want to do it anymore. So at least they could end it.
Yeah.
Although we haven't seen the ending yet. It's supposed to be coming out in 2 weeks, I think?
Something like that. October or something or whatever.
Something like that. So, yeah. I mean, at least they're actually going to end it properly. So they're not leaving a bitch hanging.
I hope so. I mean, I don't know how this strike is affecting the Screenwriters Guild. It's not affecting all the actors. It's not affecting all the actors. Only a certain segment of.
Yeah, fucking Hallmark. Okay, because they're starting to. They're going to do their Christmas shit coming here soon. I think in October they start that shit. They have 20 new movies coming out. Brand new. Never seen before.
20 Hallmark movies.
And they knew the strike was coming, so what they do? Film 20 fucking movies.
Hurry up. Let's go. 24 hours.
We gotta go. They did it the right way.
Yeah. Truth.
Put them bitches to work. Crack that whip. Tote that barrel. Boy, vey.
So I was watching the news this week, and remember that dude that became the governor? Did he become governor of Pennsylvania? Fetterman,
yeah.
Have you seen this dude? He went away on a mental hiatus or something like that to take a
Yeah, like 2 weeks after he got elected.
yeah.
Yeah.
And do you see what he looks like? He looks like a porn star. When he came back, he's got this thick ass mustache. Have you seen this thing?
No, I have not, but he was. Yeah, I'm a fan. They're complaining about his dress attire. Okay, I'm a fan of being comfortable. Okay, I wear basketball shorts to work, sweatpants to work, cotton t-shirts. I'm a cotton kind of guy. Comfort all the way. I spent 20 fucking years wearing shirts and ties and polyesters. Like, fuck all that. No more. Done with it. But, when you have to change the dress code for Congress because this motherfucker, there's a situation here. Oh, he looks like I'm that.
Look at this dude. Look at this dude. And okay, look. Okay, I've got a problem with his attire, and they let him. Why? I don't know. He's always wearing a freaking hoodie. He's always wearing shorts and gym shoes. It's like, what the fuck?
And there's absolutely nothing wrong with comfort. I'm right there with you. But, there's a time and a place. And if you're sitting here coming to Congress, making laws, this is not the time nor the place. You need to look professional.
And they allow this crap.
They changed the fucking dress code for this motherfucker.
Know. Why? Oh my god.
Because he's privileged. This is the epiphany of privilege right here.
And why is he like that? Did they have a condition, or did he smoke crack when a few years ago or something?
I'm sure he's on crack now.
Dude, it's like, and now he comes back with this mustache.
He looks like John, what's his nuts? The guy with the 13-inch dick. What was his name?
Oh God, he's been in the news lately. He's accused of
rape.
Oh man, what's his name?
I don't know. He flew in and out of Cincinnati a couple of times. I've seen the guy. I never want to talk to him. I'm like, yeah, whatever. God, what the fuck?
How can you forget it? Dude is an icon. How can I forget his name?
Long Dong John something.
No.
Ron Jeremy. Thank you, Rudy.
That's it. Rudy, why do you know that?
Rudy must. Not a damn thing wrong with it, Rudy.
Yeah, Ron Jeremy. And I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, this guy looks.
Does he put you to shame?
No.
He puts all the white men to shame, okay?
Dude was not an attractive dude. Especially in his later years. Especially in his later years, and he was still doing that stuff. But this guy, I'm honestly asking, does he have a condition or something that he can't spit out a straight sentence?
Well, and
you can't.
He couldn't talk during his whole campaigning thing. It's like, I don't understand half these fucking Democrats. They vote for motherfuckers that they know can't do the job. And they're mentally incompetent. And Joe Biden, this motherfucker here. Why are you putting these people in office? Just because you don't like the other person? Okay, don't you think you'd rather have the person you don't like in office that can actually function than somebody that can't function and do a fucking thing and collect a paycheck for 4 fucking years?
Can't function at all. I mean, have you heard any of the interviews that he does with? It's embarrassing.
It's
like cringeworthy.
Like, you're making fun of me because I have a disability, motherfucker. You can't even wipe your own ass. You're just like Joe Biden.
But what disability is it? What does he have? I don't know.
I mean, I'd rather put somebody in office that I don't like and I know can do the job versus somebody that I do like and can't do the fucking job. I mean, wow.
It's just cringe. And I don't know. They figure, well, we got Biden, that idiot, the White House. We might as well let this guy in.
Well, and a lot of the Democrats are starting to shy away from Biden and his open border policies.
Yeah, because it's getting stupid now. It's getting nasty.
Well, it always
you got
has.
border patrol.
You got
now
one guy down there in Texas that's been deported 9 fucking times. And how many people has he killed in this country?
And that's just one. There's a lot of people like
one.
that. There's a lot of people like that. They got border patrol. Border patrol now is cutting the freaking barbed wire and just letting these people in because they're dying trying to get across, and they're drowning and stuff, and they're.
Okay, so if you're trying to enter a country illegally,
and they're overwhelmed. They're overwhelmed. They don't have enough people to handle that.
But if you're trying to enter a country illegally, and you happen to die during the process, I'm sorry, you took the fucking chance. Why the fuck should we get out there, risk our fucking health to cut the barbed wire for you so you can come into our country illegally? You took the fucking chance. You didn't make it. So sad, so sorry. You know, is that cold and callous? Yeah, it is. But it's been going on for 3 fucking... I'm sick of it.
I mean, the reality is, any other country, you try to do that, they'll just shoot you on the spot.
Yeah.
It's done. It's over.
Now you try that shit in Russia. Sorry, motherfucker. Pop. And let you lay there. I'm sure they go through your pockets, take your cash and whatnot, but yeah.
Russia's border is so freaking huge. I wonder if you could do that in Russia and get away with it. It's a ginormous country.
Well, it's the largest in the world.
Yeah, the largest border is huge. But, you know, Russia's such a great place. That's why you have people dying to get over there to get into Russia. Not.
Yeah. It's the opposite. They're dying to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, I'm reading everything. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Joe Biden.
Somebody said they liked him. I'm not going to say
Lola. Lola loves Joe Biden.
Well, and that's fine. You're entitled to your own opinion of the man, but so am I. And, you know, I see so many things wrong with this man. And maybe one day you might too. I don't know.
I got to say, Lola, what is it about Joe Biden? Give me something good. Anything.
Other than he likes ice cream.
You know, the press got spoiled with Trump because that dude will give you a press conference. Anywhere he's walking, he'll stop and he'll give you a press conference, and he's talking to the press for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And they loved it. Every single time. Every single time. Joe, every time he talks, they're trying to get him off the screen, trying to get him away from the press.
I'm going to bed now.
Yeah. Give me my ice cream cone.
Hey, Casper, how you doing? Fucking shake hands with somebody that's not even there. Walks around the stage oblivious to what the fuck's going on.
It's like, how do we get Joe off the stage? Oh, just give him an ice cream cone and tell him, you know.
Joe, ice cream right here. 3 scoops. Joe, it's time for your presidential diaper change. Come on over, Joe. You're starting to
Lola.
Smell a little
really?
funky.
What diplomacy? I mean...
Well, here's this.
I'm not laughing at you.
Here's this diplomacy. Day 1, cuts a lot of gets rid of the pipeline, cuts 10,000 jobs. 3 weeks later, we fly over to Saudi Arabia. We need to buy oil from you. You need to ramp up your. Yeah.
Here we are making our own oil, our own fuel, self-sufficient. We actually have so much that we're selling it off.
Yeah. You need to ramp up production because we need to buy oil from you. But you know, the funny thing is about oil, even when we're pumping it here on our own land, it goes straight into the market for sale.
They only love Joe because they hate Trump. That's the only reason why they love Joe.
And Joe's, well, he's not all here. I loved it. He's like, hi, I'm Joe Biden. Joe Biden's husband. I'm sorry, who? You're Joe Biden and you're Joe Biden's husband. Okay, gotcha.
I have to say, Lola, what skill does he have right now? He can barely walk. What skill does he have?
And
seriously,
you notice...
Seriously. He
Have you
mumbles
noticed
when he
that
talks. They don't know what he's talking about when he's talking.
they put him on the short stairs now to climb up into Air Force One instead of the long stairs that every other president in the world in history has gone up and down, and he still falls up these stairs.
Short stairs. What is there, like an elevator or something?
No, he flies around in 747. Okay, so instead of the long stairs, they put him on the short stairs going into the belly, where there's an elevator to take him up to the upper decks. Haven't you noticed that?
I hardly see the dude. You don't see him anywhere.
You're right, JoJo. He does need the short bus.
You only see him like riding a bike with a helmet on and walking from an ice cream shop or something. Yeah, the guy is not effective. He's a yes man. He's a yes man.
Yeah, just who's pulling the strings? My guess is Obama.
No, there's a bunch of people pulling them strings.
Oh yeah,
perfect puppet. He agreed to be the puppet, and so did Kamala.
China. But okay. So, lately there's been a lot of Teslas catching fire, or not even Teslas, just pretty much electric vehicles been catching fire. Well, I was watching the news today, and Tesla has revealed their semi, 100% electric semi. It has a range of 500 miles, 0 to 60 in, I think they said 10 seconds. Okay, that's great. 0 to 60 in 10 seconds is amazing. 500 miles, that's amazing. How long is it going to take to charge? And
is that truck you're talking about that's out now, or something else?
It's coming. Yeah, they're semi-truck. They just
semi.
revealed it today.
It's not going to go 0 to 60 with a full load of crap in the back.
Not with full load. No. Yeah. With a full load, probably more like a minute. But if this motherfucker catches on fire, we've seen Teslas catch on fire and blow up. Now this fucking semi catches on fire and blows up. I mean, what you gonna do? Take out half a fucking city block with it?
God, because all those batteries just from a car. You know what? This country is not ready for electric cars.
They tried it back in the 80s.
It's not built for electric cars.
They tried it back in the 80s to force electric cars on us, and the consumer wasn't going to have it.
The infrastructure is not there to support all this electricity.
The power grid.
Ask California.
Yeah.
Lola's from California. Oh, wait, well, there you go. That answers all of that from her. Not picking on you, Lola, but
Lola, how many times has somebody in the state of California with authority from the government said, please do not charge your vehicles. Our electric grid cannot handle it.
And she drives a Tesla. Oh.
Yeah. Please do not charge your vehicle. What's the point of buying a $100,000 fucking car if you can't drive the son of a bitch?
Don't charge your vehicle. And then the best part is don't take a shower every day, all right? Try to do it every other day. Wash clothes once a week. When I heard that, I was like, that's not cool.
Yeah.
So, oh, crap. Yes, there are issues, but Biden is not the answer, never was. Well, I don't think Trump is the answer, but...
Well, and then you have the batteries that go in these vehicles are being made, in China! Lo and behold.
And you know who knows this country is not ready? Toyota. Toyota said, we're not making any electric cars because none of you countries are set up for it yet. So we're not going to do it. And they're bowing out of the electric car business for now.
Well, and then, the government had this, they invested in this bus company to make electric buses, city buses, school buses, yada yada buses. The motherfuckers went bankrupt. Goddamn dog.
It's not the right time. It's not the right time for electric cars. Oh, there's something else I wanted to talk about over here.
Over here. Over here. Over there. So guess what?
So I posted something earlier today.
I don't know.
I think it was today.
Okay.
A story. This is in India. A dog that gets stuck in the mud in a river. Here come 3 alligators zeroing in on this dog.
Poor doggy.
But what do? They don't eat him. They actually help the dog get out of the mud and out of the river.
The dog was probably scaring their food away.
Well, they're talking about empathy between animals and alligators have some kind of, I don't know. But they didn't eat the freaking dog. They helped them get out.
Wow.
And I know some people thought it was a fake story, but it's a legit story. Why there's no video of it, I don't know. Maybe some will research. Maybe some will surface. But the alligators didn't eat the dog when he was right there, served up on a platter, and they decided to help him. It's like they pushed him and helped him get out of the water. And I was like, yeah, that's it. This world is going to shit. Alligators not eating a dog. And then in Florida, they had to shoot an alligator because he was walking around like with somebody's leg or something like that.
Well,
there was a report of a body in the river or something.
And alligators and crocodiles, I know they're different critters, but I can't remember which one, and maybe it's both of them. They don't like fresh meat. That's why when they kill something, they'll take it to the bottom of the water and let it sit there for 4, 5, 6 days, then come back and eat it later. They don't like fresh meat.
He had a whole body in his mouth. The alligator was walking around with a body.
Ooh, was it a kid?
I don't know. They're not saying. So they euthanized the alligator on the spot, on the street, right there.
Yeah. Hang on, Mr. Alligator. We're going to stick this needle in your vein here and euthanize.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, shit.
There's a whole pile of blood, a pool of blood next to the alligator. So I'm sure the officer said...
A bullshit.
Yeah, they say humanely, but
Bullshit.
we all know that was not humanely.
Bullshit.
Everybody's afraid of a freaking alligator.
How many 9s did it actually take to kill him?
It won't take much as long as you got the right shot.
I guess if you did it right between the eyes, that'd do it.
So let's talk about Russell Brand.
Who?
Russell Brand.
Don't know who that is.
Actor, comedian. He talked for a long time, many years. He was a sex addict, and he was a freaking player, right?
Sex addict. I can get behind that. I enjoy sex.
Now, I don't know how many years later, and he's been outspoken. He's been a cancel culture and woke people are idiots, and so he's got his head on straight. But now, all of a sudden, all these women are coming out. Oh, he raped me. Oh, he raped me, and he had sexually abused me, and all this stuff.
So was it a situation where they agreed to have sex with the man, and then later on they found out that they weren't the only one, and he raped me. Or was it just not that good to begin with?
Well, I don't know about whether he was good or not. That's a whole other story. Let's see. Russell Brand. Oh no, I can't show that link. That's CNN. Hang on.
Fake news, people. CNN fake news.
I'm surprised they're still in business.
Well, and they're starting to get behind and attack Joe. They're not supporting Joe anymore. Or the hoe.
So many people can't be wrong. Just saying. So, Russell Brand has made his first public comments following the publication.
Isn't that man gay?
I don't think so. Bi, maybe. Severe sexual abuse allegations against him and attacked the British government and social media platforms for shutting him down. So, because all these allegations that are coming up, and this is what I posted earlier, Burger King is one of the advertisers that decided to pull out of his, cancel his advertising. Like, Burger King, all right? Like, Burger King better be careful because they're in danger of going out of business. They got no business pulling their advertising from anywhere.
I know who he is now that I've seen him. I got a zit in a really bad spot. Hey, Chuck. You know, that spot like right here where your nose and your cheek meets right there in the corner? Like right there. I got a fucking zit right there. Oh, my, that motherfucker hurts.
Where's that zit?
Right there.
Oh, no, around the nose. That's the freaking worst place to have them.
No, Bam, read my comment. What comment? Was married to Katy Perry. Really?
Yes, that's it. That's it. So now they're trying to cancel Russell Brand, and all these advertisers are pulling out without even letting this play out to see if he is guilty or not, or see if these women are just opportunistic. Because why didn't they complain about this 12 years ago? Why now? And all at the same time, too.
And, you know, isn't there such thing as statute limitations? Hadn't that run out by now? What are you doing?
I'm not mistaken.
You fisting? You had beer earlier, and now you got a fucking empty glass of something.
Ginger ale. So yeah, so they're trying to cancel him. It's like, come on already, come on. If it's legit, well, fine, take him down. If it's legit. I don't know that it is. I don't know. I can't say I don't know enough about it. But you know who came to his rescue? Who's coming to his defense? The Pussycat Dolls.
Oh my God.
That's legit.
So, I love Ritz crackers. Little Ritz crackers. Love these little fuckers. This is a generic Ritz cracker.
That sucks.
This is a great value Ritz cracker.
Oh boy.
From Walmart. I can't tell the
Yeah.
difference between this and the real thing. And then this little fucker here is like $3 cheaper than the originals.
Get out of here.
Seriously. Got a box of these things
Ritz
for like $1.25.
Yeah. You know what? You give me a Coke, a Pepsi, and an RC, and I'll tell you what the difference is between all. I'll tell you which is the Coke, which is the Pepsi, and which is the RC Cola.
Well, yeah.
Piece of cake.
I could do that too.
Same thing with Ritz. It's easy. You can tell the difference.
I can't.
Dude, you just got brainwashed. That's all. You got brainwashed.
Nope. Tastes just like a fucking Ritz, dude. I'm telling you.
Tastes like a Ritz, but it's not a Ritz. So, Powerball, we're at $750 million.
Yeah, it's all mine, so leave it the fuck alone.
Again, we're crawling up to the $1 billion mark. I think once we get closer to the billion, or once we get to the billion, if we do.
Hey, Beth. Hey, Chuck, we were talking about your buddy earlier. Denise, I'm not. Oh, God, Nutella's the worst thing in the world. I mean, why they even made that shit is beyond me.
And I like that nut. What they call that?
Hazelnut?
Hazelnut. I like hazelnut, but I hate Nutella. Ugh.
And there's people that put that shit on pancakes.
I know. And
Hey,
they sell pancakes that way. I'm like, what is going on here?
You know, back in the 70s, when the shit came out, I'm like, ooh, chocolate peanut butter.
Chocolate peanut butter?
That's what I thought it was. Chocolate fucking peanut butter.
Diet Right or Diet Coke? Well, now I like Diet Coke. Diet Right it actually wasn't bad. But on Diet Coke, if it's really ice cold, it's good. And with ice, also. But you have to put lemon. You got to squeeze some lemon in there. Ugh, that's so good. The one that was good was Tab. I know I'm showing my age, but
the pink can.
Tab
I remember
was good.
Tab, but I don't remember Diet Right. Hey, Kay.
Yeah, Diet Right was out there. Tab was really tasty. It had a weird, good taste to it. It was kind of like Dr. Pepperish, kind of a different taste. But it's got to be ice cold. There's nothing worse than a warm Diet Coke.
No,
That's
there
horrible.
is. Oh.
Damn, what was that?
That was me.
He was purring. Bam was purring. I heard Bam purr.
If you think that's a purr, you should hear me when we're in bed.
Not we. You mean when you're in bed?
When I'm in bed with a gentleman caller.
Oh God, I can imagine the noises that come out of there.
Couple of apes going. Chuck! Yeah, we were talking about your buddy Joe.
Oh, you can't see it. Why? There's no green in there. How come we can't see this?
Chicago police. You know, state of Illinois, in their infinite wisdom,
Yes.
is allowing illegals to be on the police force.
What?
Oh yeah,
Get out of here.
they are hiring illegal immigrants to be cops. And this with, what was it? Monday, was it? No, it was Wednesday last week was our first day of bail reform laws.
Oh God, how's that going?
I don't know. All I said, I'm telling everybody I know, carry a gun with you. You're going to need it.
Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to introduce a few topics for next week.
Illegals are allowed to serve in the military. Of course they are. Because that way they can say, I fought for this country. I should be able to vote for this country.
And if they die, then they're like, who cares? He was illegal.
Oh, that was bad taste, but so funny.
For real.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
that was bad. I didn't
yeah,
mean-
Kelly, I'm serious.
I say, if they want to fight for our country and join the military, you make them an automatic freaking American U.S. citizen.
I wouldn't quite go that far.
Yeah. Or as soon as they're done, and their time is up, their service is up, you make them a U.S. citizen. That's what I say. Automatic. That's one thing that I disagree with some people, that they don't want to allow them to be
Chuck says you're
U.S.
going to
citizen,
hell.
even though they're in the military.
Chuck said you're going to hell.
Going to hell? Oh,
You
that's
are.
right.
I'm not.
So read this story about these dudes who are parachutists jumping out of an airplane, right?
Not enough fucking crack in the goddamn world to make my fat ass jump out of a perfectly good fucking aircraft.
So, watch this. This is not a parachutist. He's got one of those bodysuits. He looks like a flying squirrel.
Oh, yeah, with the arms and the leg thing? Yeah.
Yeah. So he jumps out of the airplane, and he's floating or whatever, and then he opens up his suit, and he's floating around.
Yep.
So instead of like a parachute, where you just go down, This dude's flying like this
Mm-hmm.
because he's almost flying.
Yeah.
They dump him. Airplane supposed to go. Dude is floating this way. Airplane's supposed to go this way.
Did the airplane chop him up into a billion pieces?
What does the airplane do? Turns around and goes this way. Hits the guy. Decapitated in mid-flight. Head goes flying that way. The body goes flying this way.
Once again, not enough crack in the goddamn world to make my fat ass jump out of a perfectly good aircraft. See, you die in midair.
Not just
Jump
that. What
your
if
head
your
right off.
parachute don't open?
There's his backup.
No, not always. Not always.
No, they always have a backup parachute on them.
Not everybody. They don't.
They're supposed to have a secondary.
One of my SkyWest former coworkers, dude, would jump all the time and ask me, "You got a backup chute?" No, just the main chute. I was like, dude.
And these are the motherfuckers that go, "Why'd I die?" Because your ass was stupid, motherfucker.
See, that's why I say, when people say, "Well, when it's your time to go, it's your time to go," it's like, it's not.
No.
If I'm going to be in the comforts of my car, my house, or I'm at work doing normal stuff, but the minute you go and jump out of airplanes or jump off of cliffs or whatever, or swim with the alligators, now you're asking your time to come sooner.
Yeah.
Common sense.
You know, it's one thing sitting in your house watching Netflix and an airplane fall on your head. And it's another thing to jump out of a fucking airplane.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Before I tandem skydive, I had used tandem skydive. I had to sign a waiver. I'm not going to sign that. They're like, if you die, it's not our fault. That's basically what that says.
The waiver says, if you die, your family can't sue us. Okay, well, wait a second. The family didn't sign that fucking waiver, motherfucker. The dead bitch did. That's not going to hold up in court.
Yes, Amanda, that's true. It decapitated the guy. The airplane had no business going that way, the same way. The problem is the pilot, I don't know if he forgot. But like I said, you're thinking that somebody jumping out of the airplane, they're going to go down. Well, this dude was flying like a squirrel. So he's gliding like an airplane. So he was going this way instead of going this way. The airplane turned around to go the opposite way, and it met him. Clipped. Decapitated by the airplane's wing.
Well, at least it was quick and painless.
Yeah, I don't think that dude felt. He might have felt something, but it all happened so fast.
I mean, if you're going to go, that's the way to go. Quick and painless.
Make sure the insurance is paid. Yeah, take out a large insurance policy on that fool. Yeah, see, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to fly out of airplanes. And if I'm going to die, it's going to be here on land.
Yeah, my ass isn't that fucking stupid. I mean, I tell y'all, I'm not the most intelligent motherfucker in the world, but my ass is not that fucking stupid.
Yes, Janet. The pilot of the airplane is being charged with manslaughter. His complaint, his thing is that, what I was just saying, that normally jumpers with a parachute or whatever are, go in one direction. But this guy decided to try to fly and glide as much as he could with his outfit on. And I don't know. Was it on purpose? Obviously not, but
Shit happens.
swimming with sharks, same thing. What do they say? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, or something like that.
First off, I think anybody that jumps out of a fucking airplane, swims with sharks, plays with poisonous fucking snakes, y'all about casket fucking sharp is what you are.
VT is, I don't know where she is. I don't think she's in jail. She went live the other day.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to last long. Last, what, 3 days?
It lasted 3 or 4 days. That's why I don't want jumping out of public airplanes. Just what Bam said. No way I'm jumping out of a public. So I saw crash scene photos of an airplane disaster. Oof. That's not nice. Those are not nice photos to look at.
No, they're not pretty.
I don't know if any of you guys have seen those photos of I mean, you hear about it and you always say, "Oh, the remains were recovered," but when a 737 crashes, you know what that looks like?
It looks like a tornado just went through a fucking city. It's the best way to describe it. It's about the only way to describe it, really.
Oh, you would? Yeah, but guess what? It's not going to happen because I'm not going to jump out of no freaking airplane. Not even with 3 parachutes. And then you have a good parachute, but then the fucker gets tangled up. It gets tangled up. You seen this? Where the parachute gets all tangled up and it can't open up the way it's supposed to.
And that's why there's a release button to cut that motherfucker off, and then you pull ripcord number 2. And if that one's tangled up and fucked up, you're just going to be a big old red spot.
No parachuting. No parachuting. No parachuting. You know what else I won't even do? Freaking hot air balloon.
Oh, yeah, no.
Have you seen these things drop out of the sky for no apparent reason? Or something happened with the fire or whatever?
Yeah, that little balloon catch on fire. It won't take long. And then you're just like a weight. Like an anvil falling out of the sky. Boom.
See?
Another red spot on the ground.
Jess. I worked at plane crash. It was horrible. I was a paramedic. Oh, man. Well, I saw the aftermath of I think it was the airline company was Helios, Greek airline. 737 that crashed in a mountain or something. And they were photographs of all the body parts, and the bodies are all burned up and unrecognizable.
Mr. Crispy.
Yeah, no lie.
Mr. and Mrs. Crispy.
Burnt to a crisp.
Bam, what about roller coasters? Back in the day when I was younger, I would do them. Today, yeah, no. I'm too fat. The little bar thing, it won't lock on me, and I'd be well, I'm wearing purple right now, so I'd be fucking grape bait falling out of the sky on the roller coaster. Splat. Ha! Grape spot on the ground.
Yeah, no.
Pale purple spot on the ground.
No to the jumping out of the airplane. That's a hard no on that one. Hard no. For our anniversary, 1 year, I paid for my husband to parachute out of a plane because it's something he's always wanted to do. He had to jump with a guy. Well, yeah, what do they call that? Tandem, jumper, right? Yeah. Tandem jump. And that, Bam might like that, but that in itself is...
Well, it depends on what position we're in.
Do they tandem in a 69 position by any chance, or no?
I mean, are we face to face? Am I on top? Am I on bottom? I mean, what?
Calm down. You have clothes on, all right? You're not going to be naked because you don't want.
No, there's some motherfuckers that do that shit naked.
That's crazy. When you're going down 100 miles an hour.
That little fucking thing flipping around in the air like that. Talk about a fish out of water, cock out of.
Oh. Yeah, I don't want to picture that. Actually,
I mean, if you got one like this, it's not a big deal. But if you got one like that, look the fuck out. That motherfucker gonna be flipping and flopping and hitting you in all spaces. I just put it in the kitchen, man. Funny. He said he can't get rid of it. Oh, God.
That's just
sometimes
awful.
I kill myself.
That's awful. That's just awful. That's a thought I did not need right now.
Oh, and then if you happen to have a spontaneous orgasm, that just get even uglier.
Spontaneous orgasm.
Well, with fucking thing flipping around like that, you don't know what's gonna happen. You might blow a nut, maybe
at
two.
At 125 miles per hour, and your nuts are doing this, and your nuts are shattered. There's no nuts
It's
left.
possible. You don't know. It's possible.
In fact, you know what? Shrinkage, and there's also a height thing. It would shrivel up and hide like a frightened turtle. It would disappear inside your body cavity and not come out. That's what would happen.
Maybe yours would.
And then you're scarred for life because trying to get him back out that's another procedure. No.
Well, you peel back all the skin, and eventually you'll find it.
No airplane jumping naked. No nude airplane jumping. Okay.
Oh, hells, bells, and taco shells.
Yikes. Uh-oh.
What?
I swim in the Gulf of Mexico. They have aerial photos of sharks swimming in and around people. I live 3 hours from Panama City Beach, and they just had a mako shark in shallow water. Holy crap. And I saw that video of the sharks or alligators. There were little kids in the water playing, and then alligators started coming at the kids. Luckily, they got them out of the water in time, but... yeah, I don't know why. All this reminds me of Faces of Death, remember? Remember Faces of Death?
No.
You don't remember Faces of Death?
I do not.
The video where they showed death and aftermath of a jumper and all that kind of stuff.
Huh.
Murder scenes, and that's where the one where they killed the monkey, the live monkey on a table, cracked his head open after he was dead, and then they ate his brain raw. You remember that?
No.
I know somebody remembers that. We talked about this once before.
You know, years ago, there was a video of a naked skydiver, and his little thing was going like that.
My God.
And I'm trying to find the fucking video.
Yeah, do me a favor, don't find that. That's I'm okay not seeing that.
I'm okay not seeing what
I'm sure the ladies are okay not seeing that either.
Oh, that's fucking funnier than shit.
If you want to do something, do one of those indoor, what do you call it, simulated? Like it's like a fan blowing up.
Oh,
and
yeah,
you're kind of
free fall.
floating there,
Yeah.
like free fall kind of a thing. Do that because you can't.
I don't think that they allow you to do that naked. Maybe you paid them enough money.
Yeah, you paid enough money, yeah.
And the guy was like, "All right, well, yeah, you don't look bad. All right, let's check you out. Take it all off. I'll let you know then."
Janet said, "I've been going to Boca Chica Beach for almost 69 years. I've never seen a shark or gator. I used to go swimming way out there." I know. All of a sudden, there's a shark. Ever since Shark Week, ever since Jaws, they started coming up with shark shit all over the place. And Shark Week, and then that exploded. Now people are, it's like Jaws all over again. Great movie, by the way, Jaws. Epic. That's what you call a motion picture.
Okay, I'm not a fan of Shark Week
Neither am I.
because
And I'm not a fan of Sharknado. Did you know there was a movie called Sharknado?
Oh yeah, but I never seen it.
Sharks in a freaking tornado. I shit you not.
It
Sharks
sounded-
in a
it
freaking
sounded
tornado
stupid.
flying around.
It sounded stupid. But I'll tell you why I'm not a fan of Shark Week. I'm not a fan. Back in the day, when I played straight and I had a girlfriend, I'm like, "Come on, baby, let's go have sex." She's like, "Nope, it's Shark Week."
Oh my god.
I had no clue what she was talking about. She had to explain it to me. So every time I hear the word Shark Week, that's what I think of.
Oh, you think about her. You think about that situation.
I do.
Did you see the video on Mordecai where they chopped? You know what? I saw the headline. I saw the post, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm not watching this." Okay, so there's this group on Facebook. It's a private group, obviously, and you can go and see all kind of morbid shit, like accidents and death and blood everywhere, and some of them is aftermath, and a lot of it is as it's happening. And there was this one that said, I forgot what it said, but I look, and the car. Obviously they're Mexican cartel, and they're
How do
cutting
you
this
know?
guy's. Oh, I know, we know. If you know, you know. And they're cutting this guy's leg off at the knee, and they cut his leg off with a little knife.
Was he alive? Was he awake?
And he was alive. He was awake. He was squirming and screaming. And then they take the leg and they beat him in the head with it, which was kind of funny. But then it was not. Because his own leg, they beat him in the head with it.
That's kind of disrespectful.
So it was funny, but not. And then this post that Janine's talking about, I saw the post. Okay, so the way they do it is they post what it is. Or sometimes they'll say something like slice, 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 or chop, chop, chop. But you have to go into the comments to find the link. That's where they'll post the link because they don't want to post it in the post because then Facebook will track it. And there's a lot of that stuff and car accidents. And, I mean, gory stuff. Stuff you don't want to see most of the time.
Chop, chop, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'll look at the comments. If you want in, I'll invite you. But
chop, chop.
I got too squirmish. I watched Faces of Death, found out that was partially fake. And my mom...
I've never seen it. Faces of Death. Never seen it.
It was a documentary about death, and they would show the footage of after a jumper jumped off the building and blood splatter and...
Well, how tall was the building?
Oh, it was a high rise. It was a tall
then
building.
you're nothing but a fucking red spot.
It was a blob. Yeah, it was a flattened pancake with blood all over it.
Yeah, red spot.
But a lot of it was fake. And they didn't catch, a guy blowing his head off or whatever with a shotgun. Some things that they did show. But this one accident, the car was almost intact, but the dude was split in half like this. His head only. And it folded open.
So it went like that?
You know what? It was from the back of his head. And it looked like it looked like a book cover, like a mask. His face he was like looking at himself. That's how bad it was.
Wow.
And it's like
Kinda
real
gross.
Gory stuff. I don't know if you guys
Kinda
want to
gross.
see that.
No.
Yeah, no, it's
Kind of gross.
anytime there's kids involved, it's even worse. It's like, Anyway. I think that's all I got for today. I got to work tomorrow morning.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Early. Every single night this week, I've been working. Every single day, every single night I've been working. I even worked today too. And I told the coach today, I said, I'm going to give you my number. So I haven't been home all week. I need to go home. I need to do dishes. I need to do laundry. There's shit I need to get done.
Yeah, Amanda, I can't. There used to be a time when I could watch that stuff. There was one time, so by accident, I saw there's a guy in a chair. He's tied up like this, just with his arms tied to the armchairs. And he's square. He's like this and like this. And I was trying to figure out, what is that guy doing? Tying his wrist? And I realized he's not tying his wrist. He's cutting his hand off at the wrist. And I was like, oh, yeah, I can't. I can't. These guys are ruthless, man. It's sad, but that's the life that they chose and the people who are around that. Anyway, I'm going to call it a night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us for this little bit. Appreciate you all. I'll check these numbers tomorrow. I'm going to take them with me to work and scan them in the morning, see if anything happened.
I'm not going to do a goddamn thing tomorrow.
Good for you.
I'm going to sit on my fat ass and watch TV all day.
What are you gonna watch?
Might even do some day drinking tomorrow.
Oh, there you go.
I know, that sounds like fun.
What are you going to watch?
Well, I'll probably continue watching some Sex Education off of Netflix. We're in season 4 now. That's got Ann Gillian in it. Not Ann Gillian. Mulder's partner from
David Duchovny?
Yeah. So it's got her in it. She's one of the stars.
Oh, Gillian Anderson.
Yeah. I knew there was a Gillian in there. And Asa Butterfield, he's another star of it. It's pretty interesting series.
Yeah, I'm stuck on New Amsterdam. I'm gonna keep watching that right now. In fact, that's what I want to do.
And for those of you that don't know, David Duchovny got his start in porn, and then he made his way over to acting.
Yep.
That doesn't happen very often. It's usually the other way around.
Yep.
But then again, those of you that's seen any of David Duchovny's porn videos, he wasn't very good at that.
I know nothing about that. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Well, I had to check it out because, I mean, let's face it, he was easy on the eyes. He's good eye candy. So, you know, you had to see what he was packing.
I still say the thing that was yummy was the Gillian Anderson Rolling Stone magazine cover. Best magazine cover of any kind in a long time.
And what year was that?
Hang on. I want to look it up. Let's see. 1997 was X-Files. Let me find a better picture of it. Here it is. There it is. There you go.
Where? I don't see it. Oh, yeah, with the green monster. I do remember seeing that.
Yep.
That was, God, what did they call that monster? The Thing or...
No, that was the I want to say Swamp Thing? No.
Swamp Thing, yeah, Swamp Thing. I mean, is that I'm scared or is this my blow-up doll face?
Yes.
Exactly. It could be either one.
And then, oops. Hang on. So the magazine cover looked like this. There you go. Is it showing? No, of course not. That's the actual magazine cover. Does it have a year?
Look at her boobs. They're airbrushed. I mean, everything about her is airbrushed.
1997, February 20 of... I think it's 97. Princess of Paranoia. Fish, America's Biggest Jam Band, The X-Files. Anyway, that's one of the greatest magazine covers ever in the history of the world. End of story. All right. Good night, everybody. Bam, have a good night, buddy. Get some rest for tomorrow.
Yeah, I need it.
And see you guys later. Good night, everybody.
Hasta luego.